What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity Build It video, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about what keeps me motivated to continue playing, because this is something that I get asked all the time, like all the time. People take a look at my capital and they see that I have basically, if you haven't already seen my capital map, I will go ahead and show it to you guys. Sorry, it looked like I wasn't recording. All right. So this is basically the way that I chose to face my city. I put all the buildings facing one direction, and I extended the water. There's no homes along this entire section of my map because there's no coverage over there. I have all epic homes besides these three little construction zones here, which I work those for contest of mayors. I just place them out for my Omega assignments and whatnot. As you can see, I'm level 99. I have my mountain fully unlocked. My beach is fully unlocked. And every home on my map is either a gold epic or silver epic. I have like 3 bronze, I think. And I have like, I want to say 15 silver. I think it's 15. And then the rest are gold. If you hold down on one of your houses, it will tell you how many total that you have, how many of them are epics, which are up for upgrade. Anyway, so what keeps me motivated to keep playing when my city is pretty much completed? Well, before regional maps came out, honestly, I got really, really bored because you're in a really big hurry to upgrade your storage and your dozer, especially if you do this early on, like you're supposed to. So once you unlock your storage, your dozer, and your mountain and your beach, a lot of people kind of get bored with the game and then they just stop playing. I can't tell you how many people have come into my group and played for a couple of months. They get a few epics done, they get a few comp prizes, and then they're out the door. Then I have people that I've been playing with for 4 years, but they take long breaks of, on the game. I won't see them for like 6 months. They'll join in my group and they'll just, say, hey, what's up? And then they play for maybe a week and then they're out again. For me, what keeps me playing, because I have quit playing here and there for a couple of months, but for the most part, I've been playing religiously every day for 4 years. One, I enjoy the gameplay itself. Like, it's a very calm game. I do play PS4. I have other games that I play, like Realm Royale or Fortnite or whatnot, other games. I don't play Fortnite all that much because, to be honest, I suck at the building aspect of it, and so I get my ass kicked quite a bit. But I do play other games. I'm a big fan of Diablo. I'm a diehard Diablo fan. I played Diablo 2 for many, many years. Many years. And Diablo 3 was pretty cool when it first came out. But basically, I've played almost all the SimCities, all the Sims games. A big fan of those. And when I play the Sims game, or the SimCity Build It, I actually enjoy the building aspect of the game. And I know, oddly enough, a lot of people don't. They don't like having to arrange their city and rebuild their roads and move their trees and their water and their parks, and they hate that. They just want to have a pretty city and walk away from it. Or they don't care about the look of their city at all. And if you're one of those people, honestly, the game probably isn't for you. It sounds like you're more somebody who likes instant gratification. So you just want to get those rares and get everything upgraded and then be done with the game. This isn't that type of game, or at least you shouldn't play it as such, because it's very time consuming. I take pride in my city, and I know a lot of people that do take pride in their city. If you're not a hacker, when you say each and every one of these trees that you see in my city costs $10 cash, or it costs 250 regional coins per tree. Every single one of these these buildings here, I worked my ass off in COM to get those. Every one of my epic buildings, every one of these gold epics. I know it looks like, nothing, but it's actually a lot, and it's a lot of work. And I can say with certainty that I have put blood and sweat into my city. Like, seriously, I've put a lot of work into this damn thing. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys each one of my regional maps while I'm talking to you. But if you don't take pride in your city and you don't care what it looks like, and my regional maps are not done. They are set up this way strictly for pop boosts so I can unlock the last one. Once I unlock my last regional, everything's getting wiped out and I'm building something similar to my capital, like that level of prettiness, I guess I would say, is what I want to do on all my regionals. I have huge plans for each and every map. Before the game came out with regional maps, and I'm just going to kind of scroll along here as I talk. But before the game came out with regional maps, I was basically stuck with a ton of stuff that was in storage. And when you have every single thing on this game unlocked, and you have buildings in storage because you don't have space to place them out, and I honestly was really bummed when I fully unlocked my map because I had so much stuff and so many ideas that I wanted to do, but I didn't want to make like a separate account and make a whole new city. I just wanted exactly what they did. I wanted more map space or other maps. So I'm really honestly glad that they put the regional maps in for players like us. But this is where it becomes an issue. Because people that weren't playing the game, new players are coming in and they're unlocking these maps way too soon. And they're basically making your gameplay damn near impossible. Like, you guys are hitting a huge downfall from unlocking these early on. So I don't think they should even allow you to unlock them if you haven't fully upgraded your map or fully upgraded your storage or hit a certain level point. But the reason that they're not going to do that is because they want to make money. And what better way to make money than to basically have you completely screw yourself and put so much time into something that you're going to pay them money so that you can unscrew yourself. So if you haven't already, watch each and every one of my videos because I give you guys a lot of detail. I go into way more detail than every other person that does videos on SimCity Build It, and I've seen quite a few of them. I've been looking at them recently this week just because of some of the feedback that I've been getting from you guys, where you guys say that other people don't give as much detail or they give bad advice or whatever. So I went and I did some research on those, and you are correct. They are not telling you good advice. And I'm not trying to badmouth anybody. Everybody's got their thing. They're doing theirs. I'm doing mine. And I in no way mean this in disrespect. I just want to be thorough with you guys and give you guys as much detail as I possibly can on every one of the subjects. Sometimes I'll end a video and I'll be thinking and I'll be like, damn, I should have said this. And sometimes I'll just take the whole video down and redo it just to add that one thing in for you guys. Because believe it or not, when you're talking on these videos, it's harder than it seems to be. I mean, try it sometime. Because a lot of times I just wing it, it's off the top of my head, and I need to start writing things down on a list so I don't forget what I want to say to you guys. But basically, what keeps me motivated, and I'm sure what keeps other people motivated, is setting goals for yourself and having good people to play with. Finding a good group or making a good group and getting players that you enjoy to conversating with is going to be pretty important. I've known some of these people for many years. We've become friends on Facebook. We talk to each other outside of the group. And you kind of get to know the people that you play with, and it can be pretty fun, actually. I've met some decent people on here. I've got some good friends, and don't stay in a group if they're full of people that are kind of salty or just downright rude or whatever. Go find a group that you fit well with. And, we do have some spaces open if you guys are looking for a club that's active. We've got a lot of good people. We will all help you, and we're all pretty nice. If somebody's rude to you in my group, I boot them out. I expect people to be respectful. I don't want to see things in my chat that say, I want this, or posting items for people and them not saying thank you. Be respectful. Make the gameplay a pleasant thing for everyone. So that's one thing. Another thing is having goals for yourself, So at first, your first goal is going to be camping low and doing your storage, or unlocking your map. And once you've done all that, once you've unlocked your map and you've unlocked your beach and your mountain and you've got a few maxuses, then you're going to start building up your epics. Once you start getting those epics done, let's say you're like me, okay? And maybe you're level like 70 or 80 now. And you have a ton of stuff. You've got tons of epics and omegas, and I mean, you're pretty much damn near completed the game. There's always something you can find to do. Always. You can go to start unlocking regional maps, start building those up. But for the most part, if you're not somebody who likes the look of, if you're not somebody who likes to build, if you're not someone who takes pride in their city and wants to make it look pretty, the gameplay is probably going to stop for you at that point, at the point where you unlock everything. I would basically say that 90% of the reason why I still play is because I like to build. I like to spend hours in one area just arranging water and trees. I can't tell you how many people have joined my group and go to my city and they're like, wow, your city's so pretty, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because I spent hours and hours and hours in one tiny little area moving trees around to make it look good, moving water around. Okay? This right here is considered phenomenal compared to what most people do, and this is not at all what it's going to be. This is just basically set up like trash right now. This is my idea of trash on my city. I'm really OCD. I take a lot of pride in my cities. Now, I kind of started to do something looks-wise on my Sunny map. And I had to kind of stop. But basically, I don't like this cluttered look. There's no need for it, except for, unlocking your regional maps. But I started to get kind of the water running through. And I wish SimCity would actually put out some better customization, some better bridges, better buildings, things like that. You don't want to move too quickly. You don't want to upgrade homes too fast. If you've been watching my videos, you know this. But between setting goals for yourself, liking the look of your city, that's going to be a lot of it, is basically the look of your city. And if you get to a point where you like the look of your city, you've unlocked everything, and you really have nothing left to do, then I guess it would be what would keep me playing would be helping others and being a mentor for others, passing on my knowledge. A lot of people just do it for contest of mayors and war. A lot of people only play the game for war. They like the competitiveness of the war feature. I have a friend of mine that he buys a lot of cash bundles for war. But I have another friend of mine that is strictly calm. He doesn't care if he loses, he doesn't care if he loses money. He'll spend $20-$30 a week on money just to play calm, just because he likes the competitiveness of working his way up the leaderboard. He doesn't even care if he loses out or if he gets rares or, whatever. He just likes to play. And he's got several feeder cities. He's a president of a club. He's on all the groups on Facebook. But that's just what he likes to do. But he doesn't care about the look of his city at all. It's just because he doesn't really understand how to build things pretty. And for a lot of people, that might be the issue, is that you guys just have trouble trying to see what looks good, or maybe you're just not good at designing. Honestly, it can be quite difficult, but it can also be pretty easy. Just get an idea of what it is you want to do and start placing it out there. And I have videos that I go in detail and I show some of my building ideas. But one of the things that I'll tell you guys is when you're out and you're shopping on the global market, screenshot cities that you find to be beautiful. And it is not wrong of you to utilize those ideas. Okay, there's only so many things that we can do. A lot of people will do the waterfall coming down off the mountain, and then they'll do the beach delta at the end. Okay, now I'm not saying copy someone's city 100%. I'm just saying if you find something that you see that was a good idea, you might want to screenshot it, and then when you get ready to start designing your city, go back and look at those screenshots and say, oh, okay, that was a cool idea. Maybe I'll do something similar to that. It is going to take you guys some time to get all this stuff done, get all the maps unlocked, get all the buildings. The game is always upgrading on new mayor's passes, which lately, honestly, the buildings have been pretty lousy, I think. They've done really tiny buildings like this compared to the ones that you've seen on my map in all my videos. Yeah. I'm hoping that they kind of pick up their pace. The good thing is, though, is that this game is they're working on it. They're not like throwing it on the back burner. They're always upgrading new content. It's getting more and more popular, and hopefully for us, people that have been playing a long time and have invested a lot of time, money, and effort into our cities, hopefully they will think of us and start doing a little more for people that have completed everything. They have recently upgraded the storage. So for a while there, I was at max storage, which used to be 600. When they brought in the regional maps, each regional map has its own storage depot that you can purchase. So basically, here, I'll show you. So, and you also have hotspots on your regional maps that you're going to unlock. And another good thing that you're going to want to do is, or at least for me, is I have a goal to hit 200 epics, between my maps, and then 500 and then 1,000. And so I plan to get like a shit ton of epics. That's one of my goals. Let's see. What was I doing? Regional. Okay. So on your regional tab here, it says regional city storage. Each one of these maps has this. It's 5,000 regional currency. You place it down on your map and it's going to expand your storage by 20. So you have 5 regional maps. So you're going to get an additional 100 storage after you unlock each map. That'll put your storage at 700 because 600 was the max. They recently upped it. I do believe it's 800, but I could be wrong. I haven't actually looked into it. But because of that, I noticed, because I was giving away my storage because I was max for 2-3 years I was at max. And then all of a sudden I noticed that I could increase my capacity. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I started saving my storage again. So that might happen again. You might get, a year down the road, they might up our storage again, and then you'll have to start doing that again. Or like how on the regional maps, some of them have mountain, some of them have beach, so you're going to need those again. So, I mean, the game is changing. They're pretty good about keeping up to date on it. Hopefully they can start giving us some better buildings and better building options, because the way the water works in this city or this building is just, I don't know. I don't like the way that they have the water set up at all. I hope that answered your guys' questions. I mean, if you don't like building, you probably shouldn't be playing a building game. That's just my opinion. And if you feel that you've invested a lot of time into your city and you're at a point where you need to restart because you screwed up, just know this, that it's kind of like when you go on a road trip and it seems forever to get there. It takes so long to get there, but the way home is so much faster. Or when you watch a movie, how it takes, it feels like it's so long the first time you watch it, and the second time you watch it, it goes by super quick. It's the same thing's going to happen. Once you guys know what you're doing, it's going to be so much quicker for you guys to go and level up to level 18. It's not going to take you 6 months or however long it took you before, because you know what you're doing now. So that being said, I am going to go ahead and end this video. I hope I didn't leave anything out because that's going to suck. But basically, I mean, just whatever it is that keeps you playing the game. If it's war, if it's calm, if it's all of the above, if it's just building, I mean, whatever it is. Don't give up on the game yet. It can be pretty fun. I've enjoyed it, and there are many things about it that I wish they would change, and I will and have made a video on that, but I want to add some other things in. A voice option, a voice chat option, and a account login would be pretty flippin' nice about now. But I'm not going to get into that on this video. So that being said, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, because we can always use more of you guys watching. And yeah, if you guys need a good club to join, our club code is R as in Richard, Q, M as in mom, K, N as in no, G. RQMKNG. I have that on several of my other videos as well. So if you guys have sent me friend requests on Facebook, I apologize. I don't accept those unless I really know you or you're a member of my club, because too many people spam friend request you. They sit on your friends list and then they swoop in and they take items that are meant for my club members. So if I'm ignoring your friend request, I'm not being rude. That is why. So yeah, until next time.